There's only 2 of these in the entire world. Right? Freeform tracking bracelet.
Okay. So we're asking the big question. What inspires you?
I guess form and space are just incredible. The way that you can, really affect where people live and how people live and the spaces that they live in.
I love design. My dad's from a farm, and design is in the fences. How animals are corralled, and so design is always on the back of my mind. We
have one piece of the vellum paper, which is very translucent, or the thicker watercolor paper, which is bendable and very structural. Basically, we're going to time it. You have a half an hour, so just have fun.
When you look up in the sky and the sun goes through the leaves, how is it doing that, and what's a different variation in the leaves or with a different variation in the plants that creates these like textures and creates these pockets of light and dark, and it's just, that's what inspires me. I feel like everybody in design is constantly trying to emulate nature, so.
Especially if you go on a hike and you're kind of like looking at mountain ranges, and you're just kind of looking at all these staggered peaks and different levels of light, like that's one of my favorite things in the world.
Welcome you to Channel 3 Form, and today's competition is going into the second heat, where Sherry Mack has taken an incredible lead. What's amazing is you usually get a lot of the female contestants, but today we've had some very, very incredible males step in and do some wonderful.
And they are getting very worked up about it. I've seen open scissors, I've seen pencils being jabbed into thighs.
Ryan, we need Bella. Bella.
20 minutes left.
The participation has been just phenomenal this year.
It has. When you think it was single round competition, now we have got 4 tables with 2 different rounds at each table. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I don't know how the judges are going to go this year with all this competition.
I think my biggest thing is not missing inspiration. I mean, I think my inspiration comes from anywhere and everywhere.
I played with Legos, and then you go to architecture school and you realize you can really do anything and you can create any space, and the limit of what you can create is, what you can dream of.
Okay, third place, number 38, Erin. Here she is, Miss Ignite.
I mean, it comes down to, it doesn't matter, food on the table, roof over your head. If you're doing something you love, that is beautiful.
I guess I'm inspired by other people. Is that weird?